Stargate games are inspired by the Stargate franchise, which started with the 1994 film, Stargate, directed by Roland Emmerich. The games in this article are not related to the 1981 arcade game Stargate by Williams Electronics. Games. Stargate Ride. Stargate SG-3000, abbreviated to SG-3000, is a simulator thrill ride based around the highly successful MGM television series Stargate SG-1 that made its debut at the Space Center in Bremen, Germany in December 2003. A reproduction has now been built at Six Flags Kentucky Kingdom, Six Flags Great America and Six Flags Marine World. As of 2006, Six Flags Great America no longer shows Stargate SG-3000. The contract with the park expired and the movie was pulled about a month before the season started. Stargate Pinball. Stargate is a 1995 pinball game, designed by Ray Tanzer and John Norris and released by Gottlieb. The game is based on the film Stargate, not the television show Stargate SG-1. It has many modes, including several multi-ball modes. A pyramid is the main feature of this game. It has a top that opens by raising and lowering. A moving glidercraft ship will be extended from the pyramid when the pyramid is open. The glidercraft will zigzag left-right, in front of the pyramid, with about 90 degrees of horizontal movement. This game also features two Horus targets. These are basically the reverse of drop targets. They are targets that, rather than dropping down into the playfield when hit, rise up into the air. Each target is attached to a large Horus structure, which is itself attached to a pivot that can raise and lower. These Horus structures drop to block the player from reaching two key shots. The game occasionally raises them, allowing the player to temporarily make the shots. Part of the development involved having actor James Spader record the voice parts of Daniel Jackson. Stargate trading card game. Stargate Trading Card Game, abbreviated as Stargate TCG, is a trading card game based on the long-running Stargate series. It released in both online and physical card formats in April 2007. The three sets released were based on Stargate SG-1. The Stargate TCG is designed by Sony Online Entertainment and published by Comic Images. The TCG pulls players into the Stargate universe as they put their favorite characters together to form a team and send them through the gate to accomplish missions. New gameplay lets characters learn from their accomplishments and mistakes to increase their capabilities. There are three different ways to possibly win: earning experience points, collecting glyphs, or scoring adversaries. By completing missions, players can play glyphs onto their characters which unlock abilities that could help them win the game. The online version of the game has since been discontinued. It was identical to the standard game and contained the same cards. However, being online, it gave players the advantage of a more diverse group of opponents to play against at any time of day or night. Also, it included an online deck builder and collection management system, making it easy to manage physical and virtual collections. There were also online tournaments with rewards of free cards and increased player rankings in worldwide standings. There was at one point a redemption program known as Through the Gate. This allowed players to collect the full set of digital cards, and then redeem them online for physical cards. The online game went live on April 27, 2007. The first set of cards contains 292 cards. Starter decks feature Jack O'Neill, Daniel Jackson, Samantha Carter, and Teal'c, and are fully playable, each containing 60 cards including 4 team character cards that are based on the heroes of the show. Booster packs each contain 11 additional cards, including characters, enemies, missions, weapons and other gear, as well as obstacles that players can use to enhance their deck. The set is made up of 66 rare cards, 66 uncommon cards, 100 common cards, 6 ultra-rare cards, and 54 starter deck-only cards. Released on August 16, 2007, the second set contains 292 cards and is based on the Goa'uld system Lords. Set 2 focuses on expanding the villain aspect of Stargate TCG. Starter decks feature Baal, Apophis, Osiris, and Yu. It introduced a new feature called Dominion and expanded upon existing traits from the Stargate SG-1 set such as Russians, Takra, and NID. The set is made up of 66 rare cards, 66 uncommon cards, 100 common cards, 6 ultra-rare cards, and 54 starter deck-only cards. Released on May 9, 2008, the third entitled Rise of the Ori, includes 240 cards and it introduces ships, promotion tokens, and the blockade ability. A fourth set was announced and was going to be based on the spin-off television show, Stargate Atlantis. However, the game was discontinued before the fourth set was ever released. Stargate SG-1 Roleplaying Games. Stargate SG-1 Adventure Game 1998. The Stargate SG-1 Adventure Game was a role-playing game based on the Canadian-American television series Stargate SG-1. In 1998 West End Games obtained a license to develop derivative works from the television show. They hired John Scott Tynes to develop the property for them using WEG's D6 system. WEG ran into financial difficulties and the Stargate SG-1 Adventure Game project was cancelled, after Tynes had completed about two-thirds of the game. Tynes was refused payment for his work, and he subsequently made the incomplete game available for download from his website. Stargate SG-1 Roleplaying Game 2003. The Stargate SG-1 role-playing game is a role-playing game based on the Canadian-American television series Stargate SG-1, released in 2003 by Alderac Entertainment Group. The game, based on AEG's Spycraft, uses the D20 system. It was considered canon by the publishers and the staff of MGM. When Sony purchased MGM, MGM lost the license to produce Stargate game products and the development license is unassigned. Video games. Stargate. The first Stargate video game film tie-in was a Tetris-like puzzle game released for the Nintendo Game Boy in 1994 and the Sega Game Gear in 1995. It was developed by Probe Entertainment and published by Acclaim Entertainment. Stargate. Simply titled Stargate, this movie tie-in was an action game where the player controlled Jack O'Neill. This game was developed by Probe Entertainment and published by Acclaim Entertainment for Super Nintendo Entertainment System and Mega Drive in 1995. Stargate SG-1, The Alliance. Stargate SG-1, The Alliance, abbreviated as SG-1, TA, is a cancelled game based on Stargate SG-1. Development was cancelled in August 2005. The game was said to have been based upon the events of the SG-1 seasons. The player was able to select their character for a mission and fulfill the roles of that character as seen in the TV show. It was confirmed that the Alliance part of the name referred to the alliance between Anubis and the new enemy, Hakan. The Hakan have never appeared in the TV show. They are a new alien race that was created by the developers, concept artists and game designers. The game was an FPS with an option for a third-person perspective, consisting of objectives to be reached during various missions and levels. Since the developers have not shown much of the gameplay, it is not clear how exactly the game was meant to play out. However, from the video from the Stargate Atlantis, Rising DVD, it appears to follow the storyline well. In 2012, gaming blog Past to Present Online began to release information about the game, including gameplay videos that revealed the storyline and mechanics. According to IGN, an administrator posting in the game's official forum stating that the game has been cancelled. However, this has never been officially confirmed by the developer, Perception Studios, despite forcing the majority of its staff into redundancy in January 2006. After a 2-year-long legal battle with Jowood Productions, Perception won their fight in December 2007 with Jowood admitting they had no rights to the Stargate franchise. In fact, Perception has all rights to the Stargate SG-1, the Alliance game, and any further Stargate game releases. It is expected that work will now continue in some way on the Alliance, although existing parts of the already made game may not be used. Peter DeLuise was especially disappointed, having devoted much time to the game's development, albeit primarily the audio portion. Stargate Worlds. Stargate Worlds, abbreviated as SGW, was to be a massively multiplayer online role-playing game (MMORPG) video game in development by Cheyenne Mountain Entertainment (CME) in association with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer (MGM) and was to be published by Fireski for Microsoft Windows. The game's setting was mainly borrowed from military science fiction series Stargate SG-1. It was announced that Cheyenne Mountain Entertainment is under evaluation by a receiver and that development of Stargate Worlds has ceased. Stargate – Resistance. Stargate – Resistance, abbreviated as SGR, is an online, third-person shooter owned and operated by Dark Comet Games, powered by the Unreal 3 engine, and based on the television series Stargate SG-1. It was announced in December 2009 and originally released in 2010 by Fireski and Cheyenne Mountain Entertainment, however Cheyenne Mountain Entertainment has been in receivership since March 2010. Since then, Fireski entered into an agreement with Dark Comet Games for the maintenance, operation and development of Stargate Resistance. The game has sold over 51,000 copies and new downloadable content is being released. No subscription fee was required to play the game. At midnight PST, January 17, 2011, all Stargate Resistance servers were shut down, including an extensive user forum. In December 2014, fans of the game were able to bring up new unofficial game servers, allowing users to play the game as it was just before the January 2011 shutdown. StarCry. StarCry is a free single-player mod started in 2007 for the game Crysis with numerous references of science fiction well-known of the players. The team of two French brothers finished the work on the modification after 5 years. In StarCry, fans of Stargate, Star Wars and Star Trek will get their money's worth, because these three universes with many others like Starship Troopers or Gears of War will be joined together to form a new coherent universe on the CryEngine. Even if the mod was based on StarCraft at the beginning, the biggest influence comes from Stargate movie and TV series. More than 1,000 new objects, 2,000 textures, 20 weapons and 1,000 lines of dialogue were added to the base game to offer a brand new adventure. It has an estimate around 8 hours of gameplay for a first playthrough. Stargate SG-1 – Unleashed. On February 6, 2013, a trailer for Stargate SG-1 – Unleashed was posted on IGN. The game is an adventure game featuring the original SG-1 team for Android and iOS, and was developed by MGM and Arcalis Interactive. The story begins when the Goa'uld Sekhmet is inadvertently released from the Canopic Jar and starts to plot a revenge against the Earth. After Jack O'Neill from the alternate timeline appears at the SGC, the original team is sent to discover and counter the sinister plot by Sekhmet. The first episode was released on March 14, 2013. The second was released November 7, 2013.